Okay, yes, welcome. What's your good name, please?
My name is Adeyinka Emrabai.
Okay, welcome. So I think
Thank
so
you.
maybe a issue your end, the internet. No, you have
Sorry?
joined now. How you join? You join via phone now, yes? Mobile?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm calling you via mobile. I want to join the class.
Yes, you are in the class now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Are you welcome? My Anjum Satar. So I'm doing this unit instead of Raman. So I'll
Oh,
go through with
okay.
you. So we are going to start a new subject, which is organization behavior.
Okay?
I'll discuss with you LO1, learning outcome 1 of this unit. So please, if you not get me, ask me any question. So quick introduction. My name is Anjum Satar. I'm teaching with Raman around 2.5 years now. And currently I'm teaching Bradford University and Wakefield College now. So my background is partly qualified ACCA and degree in management and leadership. So if you have any questions, so feel free and ask me. So we'll start our lesson today. So first, learning outcome. So our title of the unit is organization behavior. What is meant by organization behavior?
The behavior used within the organization.
Behavior within our organization. Okay, yes, Umar. I think so. You know each other both or not? Have you introduced yourself? You know each other? Where you from? What you do?
Nope.
Yes, Umar. Can you introduce yourself, please, first?
Yeah, I will introduce myself. I am Umar Khan. I am working in Saudi Arabia. I have a bachelor's in electronics engineering, and this time I am studying the level 7 diploma in strategic management. And basically, I am from Pakistan.
Okay, good. Please, can you introduce as well? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, please. Quick,
Hello?
please, quick short introduction, please. Where you from?
My name is Adeyinka Emrabai. Adeyinka Emrabai. I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Okay, good.
Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you. Yes.
Okay, that's about it.
Yes, that's fine. Are you working as well?
No.
Do you work?
I'm a nursing mom.
Okay, good. How's weather there?
Sorry?
How's weather there? Weather is nice
Hello?
there. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, what did you say?
I'm saying, how's weather there? Weather. Is it cold, hot?
Oh, the weather is cold actually. It rained today, so it's cold.
Okay. Here was a nice today, daytime, and we are lucky, Today was sunny weather. Okay, we'll start. So, you
Yes,
know each
my
other.
husband is joining the class too. My husband is here. He should be in the class too. I'm trying to join you online via email, but it's not via join me, but the network is poor. And that's why we're making this call. Maybe you should introduce himself too.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. So, next time, we'll try our best, to fix the problem if we can from our end. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm supposed to be in the class online guys, but I think I'm having issues with the network over here.
No problem. You're welcome, mate. What's your good name, please? Okay. Yes, that's fine. We'll start our lesson today, and then we'll go through little introduction. My name is. Can you see this? A couple of you can see the screen. So quick, show you. Okay. So we are going to start new unit. Or yes, Umar, you were discussing about organization behavior. What is meant by organization behavior?
Yeah, it basically meant that the behavior which is used within the organization and how organization set up hierarchically. That's basically meant by the organization behavior.
Okay. Good. Okay. We'll go through. So today, first learning outcome is all about the understand leadership behavior, theories and practice. So we'll go through what is the difference between management and leadership. Anyone of you know what is the difference between management and leadership?
Basically, the difference between the leadership and management is that in management you have to manage without leading, but in leadership you can manage and lead at the same time. It's basically leading at the front. That's what we call it leadership.
Okay. And what about the management then?
Management is all about managing, and it's not necessary that you will lead personally in the management.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yes. So management and leadership. Anyone else? Yes, please.
I think they are almost the same. They are almost the same.
Hello.
Management. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So what is the difference between management and leadership?
I guess the management is more like a group of people who run the affairs of an organization.
Hmm.
Yeah, a group of people who run the affairs of an organization, and most of them are also, maybe they are. Most of them are also the leaders of the organization too.
So management job to manage day-to-day activities. Management job to be design an environment to achieve our organization objective. But the leadership normally provide the direction, influence. Anybody who have an influence power, yes, like many big leader in the world, we not really everyone is we call lead them, but we can few people those have really changed the lives of others, so we can call them leaders. Yes, the capacity of establish direction, influence, and inline other toward the aims and motivate and commit them to action. So that's the management. That's the leadership. Management is simply to manage day-to-day or routine activities more than the leadership. Leadership is a more influential person or influential individuals. So leadership theory is one of the most discussed in the area of management. So we need to look around different approaches of leadership, which we'll go through. You maybe learn about different sort of the leadership style, like autocratic, democratic leader. What do you think? Which one is the best?
You said between autocratic and democratic.
Yes. So major we can categorize them: democratic leader and autocratic leader. The leader, military mind leader, like all the power, keeping it.
Yeah.
Can we use the same leadership style everywhere, every part of the world, or every organization?
No, you cannot. An organization, you cannot use an autocratic style to do a leadership to do an organizational leader management thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something? Depending on the organization, that's when you know what kind of leadership skills to use or what kind of leader you want to be. But if it is democratic, I'd like to tell you that democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Meaning that you cannot just, it's not about you. You have to take the people along, you have to carry them along, meaning that you have to rub minds before you make a decision. And that's who a democratic leader is. You can't just jump into conclusions. You can't just take decisions without considering other people's opinion as regards that. But autocratic, basically, they just, they decide whether or not you like it or whether or not it's good for the people.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But now, of course, now we are living more in a democratic society. So is a lot of the leadership style need to be changed with the passage of time. Of course, organization not working in one country, organizations are working in the various part of the world. So we need to think globally and act locally, whatever the local requirement. Yes, so leadership style need to be adopt the culture.
Okay.
So I guess we'll go through different leadership styles today within as a perspective of organization behavior, because leadership style represent the organization behavior as well, which is a part of organization behavior. Okay, so we'll go through. Uh, there are different theories which will go through some leadership style. Some are the behaviorist theories. They show the direction is related. The idea leadership style is not a fixed but should be adopted in different situations. Leadership style in a different situation could be different. That's why nowadays is a situational leader is quite popular. The theory is called situational leader theory. So it's quite popular, which we'll go through. Contingency. What is meant by contingency?
The backup plan.
Sorry?
The backup plan.
Yes, the backup plan, contingency plan of the contingency leader. The leader which is, you're not keeping one style, maybe you're keeping two. If it's not work, I have to change myself according to the situation. That's why the situation and the contingency leadership style is quite popular nowadays, by looking the organization, because we have a target. We working in a quite competitive world, globalization. So we have to react, in a same manner as well. So further branch of these, relationship between leader and the follower is found of the transformational leader. So these transactional leader and transformational leader, attribution and the power influence theory. So we'll go through those sort of leadership style as well. All these model is focus on the leadership center, but effective leader actually does. There are the many approaches and the difference opinion illustrate complexity of the leadership role and intangibility. What is meant by intangibility?
Not changeable.
Yes, normally intangible, hidden things. Yes.
Yeah.
Intangible. We can't see it, we can't touch it, but still have a value. Yes. That's of the good leadership.
Yeah.
Like in a company, goodwill is an intangible asset within our organization. We called. Can we do a bit, okay, I'm not sure you can do or not. We'll do a bit research. What is meant by, can one person, Umar, you can quick look, what is meant by transformational leader? Someone else, if you can access internet, Google search, what is meant by transactional leader? Or someone else can pick, any other leadership style.
Yeah, regarding the transformational leadership, uh, it states that where a leader works with subordinates to identify the change which is needed
Mm.
and creating a vision to guide the change through inspiration and executing the change in tandem with committed members of a group.
Okay. So it's changed and committed member of the group. Okay, good. So just 1 second, I'll send you all these documents as well. So we'll do a bit quiz on these leadership style. So LO1 is just about the management and the leadership. Okay, according to one great scholar, he mentioned in his book every the failure of management. Yes. So management role, we can't ignore it. Leader can design the new thing, like Apple leader. Yes, Steve Jobs. So is such an influential. So transformational lead. This theory is given by Byrne during 1978. Transformational leader. The leader appeals to follower, higher value and morale, and activate their higher order needs, self-actualization. Have we learned about the Maslow theory?
Maslow's, not exactly.
Anybody else learn this theory, Maslow needs theory?
It's been a long time. I can't recall.
Okay, so we all individual, we have a different needs. First, we have a basic needs, we need a food, we need a shelter. So these are the basic needs. Without, we can't survive it. Then we can move to the next level of needs. Yes. Then we need a group need, social needs. We have a respect, individual respect needs as well. Yes. Then the person all other needs fulfill is a high level. Is called self-actualization, where we can 100% satisfy ourselves, but is a very difficult to reach at the self-actualization level. Yes, we need extreme people will respect us. Yes, so it's a need as well. So we need to look around which level individual are. If the people, like in lot of discussion going around throughout the world, child labor is not accept. Yes, it's not acceptable child labor. The young child is supposed to be in school instead of working. But if someone have a problem with the basic needs, they are not fulfilled, won't have a food, then of course what they will do? They have to work. Yes, so that's all about which we'll go through some other lessons proper. So transformational from the transactional leadership, there is a difference between transformational, where the leader and the follower interactions are exchange based, and transformational leader and the follower influence each other toward the higher value and the motive. So please, I'll send you this document. It's good to read, and then next lesson we will start, proper discussion as well, huh? We all read it properly. Any question? So for transformational leader, 4 basic components: idealize influence, include have a vision, have a sense of mission, inspiring, and follower trust. Individually concentrate, include delegating to the follower, delegating, because leader always keep the power. That's a huge, in some culture leader don't want to delegate any power to other, everything want to keep. Yes, that's a big problem we have. So in a business, in a really business world, we need to decide, either we want to delegate, up to which level we want to delegate. Intellectual stimulating include fostering activity and rethinking and old method and use fusions like the our feelings. Inspirational include we are really convince others, we have a we in there. So these are the key elements within a transformational leader. Any question?
Nope.
Okay. So next, what about the transactional leader? Can we do a bit research? Transactional leader, what is meant by transactional leader?
Yes, transactional leadership, it's a style of leadership that focuses on supervision, organization, and performance. It is a style of leadership in which leaders promote compliance by followers through both rewards and punishment.
Both reward and punish, yes.
Yes.
So it's looking the value of the transactions, yes. Transaction will say what we are getting. If we're not getting out of, you will be penalized. It could be financially, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a transactional leadership style. You measure as a transaction. We not treat everyone, yes, equally in a way. We treat on the basis of the value. We can't pay the same salary the air pilot and the normally the driver or the van driver within our organization.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to look around the transactional value in it, yes, and we have to react it. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Any question, anyone? Please feel free, ask me. We'll discuss. Okay. Next, we're looking at situational leader. Situational leader is this approach is given by Blanchard, and situational leader model is proposed that the different leadership styles should be used in a different situation. Sometimes we can be sporting. Sometimes your role can be very sporting. Sometimes your role can be coaching. Sometimes your role can be delegating, and sometimes you're directing. So according to this leadership style, which is proposed by, and this need to be focused on these 4 areas. Situational leader, your style can be sporting, coaching, delegating, and directing. That's a situational leader. Any question? Yes.
Nope.
So these are if one leadership style we can adopt sometime, or sometime we need to be sportive as well. Not always ordering, yes, not always criticizing. So if we really want to improve the performance within our organization, so we need to sometimes coach people as well, yes, to teach them how. Sometimes we have to delegate. You look after this, company. You're a team leader. You make a decision, whatever you think is the best for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we will give them direction how they will do and which way they will go. So that's all about the leadership style. And okay. Next. Anybody heard about next leadership style? Please fire. Leadership. You run like a free, yes? It's like a situation as well. Your style is not a consistent. Whenever the situation change, your style need to be changed as well. So all about the leadership style. So this will more in detail we'll go through during next lessons. All these style. Meanwhile, because I just received a call from Roman to just take this class. So I just pick, quickly and quickly decide, okay, that's fine. So our next lesson, more activities for you as well. Okay, we'll move to next now. If any question, ask me, please. So we supposed to learn LO1, understand leadership behavior theories and practice, leadership versus management. Leadership behavior theories include personal, trades. What is meant by trades? Trade theory.
Traits are the essential capabilities. These are the capabilities of a person.
Yes, capability of leaders. So can we say leader is in a lot of theories say, oh no, leader is being the person born as a leader, or can they build it? I'm not sure you agree or not. Is the leadership always born as a leader?
Sometimes, most of the cases we see that the leaders are born by birth, but sometimes some employees turn out to be a good leader.
Yes, sometimes you're right. Sometimes some leaders by birth those are leader. Yes, they have a leadership qualities. Yes, when we look, different people in the world. Yes, they develop so many things. Yes. Okay. Next. Okay. So next we. Okay. There is a great man theory which we'll go through, and theory of leadership, which we discuss. Just few theories of leadership now. Contingency theory is mean the according to the situation or situational. So that's more based on the situational leader. We'll go through the rooms and behavior theories, the role theories, and all these theories we need to learn really. Transactional and transformational leader we just discuss about. Meant by Likert scale. Anybody heard about Likert?
No.
Okay. The guy who gave the theory, we can the leader. Like, what is a scale 1 to 10? Maybe 1 is a very, very good, yes. 10 is a worst, yes. That is what we call Likert scale, and which will go through that. They gave the theory as well, the Likert scale participative theories, which we'll go through and we'll discuss. Still working on transformational transactional leader. Yes, formational and transactional leader. Okay, we'll move next now. Okay. It's good to know what is meant by behavior, and the behavior consists of as well. Consumer behavior perspective. Consumer behavior, what is meant by consumer behavior? How does the consumer that he or she needs a product? What are the best sources of information? So as a leader, we need to understand the consumer behavior as well. So which these slides will help us to understand the consumer behavior. So first understand the consumer behavior, we need to look around. Consumer are actions on the market stage. We need to look around the chooser, who's the product. We need to look around the communicator. We need to identify the seeker. Seeker means those people are looking the product or the service. Player seeker in terms of, tourism industry. Sometimes victims are the activists. We need to look around their behavior. So these are the behavior theories in terms of the behavior of individual and the leadership style. We need to adopt it accordingly. Next, anybody learn about the motivational theories? Motivational theories?
Yes, we have studied in marketing, how to motivate customers in during the marketing phase.
Okay, so first is we neo-human relationship theory is how we can keep the relationship with the human individual. Maslow, he gave the theory like we just earlier mentioned, human needs theory. As a leader, we need to understand what their needs are. So first thing is to go their basic needs. Yes, basic needs. So we need to think about, we like in some country have a national minimum wage. So as a leader, we need to understand, what the basic needs are. We have a rule in the UK, so national minimum wage, like, £7.50 an hour is a national minimum wage. So all employer must have to pay national minimum wage to meet the basic needs of individuals. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
And second is the security needs. At workplace, we need as a leader, your style need to be reflected security needs as well of individual. So we're looking the organization behavior towards the individual as a and society. We heard about the Facebook. What's happened with the Facebook?
Yes.
Yes, what's happened with Facebook? What do you think? Is the Facebook behavior is acceptable?
No, because there was a security breach.
It's a security breach. Individual data of individuals, yes, being stolen, being sold, yes, being used, yes. So these we need to look around as well, because that's not a proper appropriate organization behavior. Okay. Next is belongingness, friendship. So that's we need to look around the needs of the individual. They have individual needs as well. Then the next level of need is team needs. Yes, that we need to meet as within our organization as well. Self-actualization. That's the challenging job achievement. Yes, high level of satisfaction, self-actualization. So these are all the needs we need to meet, and we need to look around what and our style need to be really identify those needs within our workers. Yes, and we need to try to fulfill. Any question? Okay, then second theory is given by Horsberg. This is called two-factor theories. This, according to this theory, the leader need to understand how the people are the implies motivated. Different set of the factors that are affecting the motivation and the satisfaction at work. They mention in this hygiene or maintenance factor is a concern basically with the job environment, extrinsic to the work itself. Job environment. So as a leader, we need to think about, people not just only the convinced with the money. You pay a higher salary, the people will be motivated, and the organization behavior need to look around not only the monetary reward, need to look around the working atmosphere. Yes, is it acceptable? We're giving the break, we are giving them religious freedom, and those sort of within our organization as well. That's our organization behavior opportunities. Yes, those sort of and rewards in the system. We need to look around those things as well as a leader. So according to Horsberg theory, if you want to be motivate your staff, we need to focus on the extrinsic and intrinsic reward system within our organization as well. Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, that's one. So we have now these two motivational theory, which is also we can use LO4 as well, which I'll show you. It's called motivational theory. Okay, next, McGregor. According to the guy, one scholar named McGregor, he gave the theory according to the style of the management, the leader. So one theory is called theory X, and one theory is the theory Y. Have anybody heard about before theory X and theory Y?
No.
Theory X is the exemption. The people don't like work and try to avoid. People don't like work and the management have to control. That's more autocratic style, yes? We are saying people don't like to work. They don't serious towards work as long you not adopt the style of autocratic leader, yes? You say you will be penalized, yes? If you don't work, if you don't on time, if you go on holidays, you will be penalized for it. Yes, so we need to look around the style. So according to this theory, McGregor saying no, we need to look around two perspectives. Theory X is the autocratic startup, and theory Y we need to look around more democratic. So which we'll go through. So people don't like the work, so the manager have to control, direct. Yes, so have to direct them. Manager have to give them punishment if the people not behave it. They not work toward the organization goals or objective. People prefer to be directed and to avoid responsibility. You know, people are taking responsibility. But his other theory, when after giving theory X, he gave the theory Y as well. He said, no, people don't naturally dislike the work. Work at the neutral part of their lives. People are internally motivated to reach the goals. So he's saying no, people are, so we can treat them according to the more democratic style instead of autocratic style. That's all about, you know. So this theory is theory X and Y given by the McGregor, and this is all about any X is a contingency theory, which is a contingency leadership as well, we just mentioned. Best view as an extension of the system approach highlight the possible differentiating between the alternative form of organization structure and system of management best designed to organization. Appropriate organization systems and management depend upon their contingencies of the situation. So he's saying, no, we need to look around the organization structure. We need to adopt the organization culture and role responsibility within the organization accordingly. What is meant by organization structure? What is meant by organization structure?
It is basically a structure of the roles and responsibilities of team members in the organization. Can be from, you can categorize it from bottom to top or top to bottom.
Yes, you know, like a span of control, how many layers we have, how many bosses, how many, yes, area sale managers and things, you know. So those we need to look around as well. Okay, what is anybody know the definition of organization? The definition of organization. Hello, can you hear me all? Yes.
Yeah, organization is basically a group.
Okay. Do we know what is the definition of organization? Can we define in ourselves?
Hello?
Organization? Okay, organization is an artificial person. Organization is an artificial person.
Okay,
What is?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, an organization is actually it comprises multiple people. It's like an entity as a collective goal.
Yes, organization have a goals. Organization call entity, and organization.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yes, it's quite. Hello, can you hear me?
It's an entity comprising multiple people that has a collective goal and it's actually linked to an external environment.
Yes, organization is all about the artificial person. Organization have a goals. Artificial person mean organization supposed to treat other people equally as well. Yes, because organization itself individual. Yes, they say normally some author write artificial person, not actual person is artificial person. Yes, so they have to treat equally like as a leader when you are an organization. So you have to treat others, yes, treat as a human being, not like in some countries, the worker not properly treated. So there are number of things so like we earlier we already discussed about leader is influence people, so will strive will of the group. We already discussed about find and measure the criteria for organization effectiveness, assess the leadership style, and attempt to correlate the organization performance and leadership. Organization performance is quite linked with the leadership style. If we not adopt the right style, like in the UK especially, leader is like it's not a big difference between leader, like in other maybe different part of the world, leader keep like big gap between workers and they can't sit together and eat food with the workers. Yes, but here the leader even make tea for the workers, because the reason end of the day as a leader we want to achieve organization objective. Our reward is a link with the performance. Our workers' satisfaction level is a higher, ultimately we will be rewarded as a leader as well. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
In most cases people will perform about 60% of their potential with no leadership at all. Thus additional 40% can be realized if the effective leadership is available. So that's a good point, really we need to look around. Okay, next have contribution due to the leadership ability of managers is 40%, and default contribution due to the need for the job and peer pressure 6%. So according to the capability utilization, so we need to look around two dimension of management like we discussed earlier. If designing an environment achieve the so management economics are the productivity based. Productivity management always look to increase the productivity. What is meant by productivity?
The rate of production.
Productivity mean output, yes.
Yeah.
So like a reward is all based on the productivity. life, condition and morale, concern for the people, around, and then 2 dimension of management. This also we need to look around initiating, structure, get done, and consideration, human condition. Leadership style, we can look around in different perspectives. Yes, we'll go through which style leadership work best. It depends, according to the situation. Team leader, proven to be best effective. In general, requires a balance act, getting the things done and having a genuine concern for the people. So we need to look around, we need to listen them. Certain special situation may be required, some different style. Different leadership style, so like okay, then theory L, leader is a free, yes, uninvolved, leave them alone. So according to the leader is just leave them alone, yes, they will do the work. See man role as a passer of information, just giving information and people can do the work. Man role as a passer of information, less other make the decision, and basically then we work as a team, as a unit. That's we need to. But the theory X we already discussed about autocratic style sort of leadership.
Yes.
Right? More the involvement, yes. Very people are oriented, encouraging. Theory Y, yes. Listen them instead of just creating an environment where we don't listen. Then we have a theory Z, team leader, production and people. Balance production, yes, we need a production, we need to listen people as well. So all these theories been, there are so many different theories, but we need to just focus on few. Situational leadership, transformational leadership, transactional leadership, yeah, and theory X and Y we can discuss as well within our assignment. Question. All these styles, like we discuss autocratic, democratic. So that's cover our learning outcome 1. Okay, I'm going to send you some, I'll upload as well, some case studies, quite good, We have throughout the world is quite popular company nowadays. It's called Enterprise Rent-A-Car, American company. They have offices in various countries in the part of the world, and they rent a car service. So they're hiring car services, like various companies. Avis rent a car, and our competitors as well. So please read this case study. Okay, so what is the difference between leadership and management? Are managers and leaders?
Leadership basically helps us to how to direct things, and it's a unique trait of a person. It's basically give direction.
Yes, so leader is providing direction, influence, yes. Manager job to manage them, yes, day-to-day activities. So this is the quite good case study to read. Yes, the management style and the leadership style. Yes, autocratic leader. How this company use the autocratic leadership style. Yes. and it's quite good, and which situation and what's happened with these different style, why they're using different style and when they're using. Yeah, democratic style they are using autocratic style, they are looking Maslow hierarchy of needs theory. Yes, even you can include examples within your assignment. Well, yes, leave side derived from the French meaning leave alone. Yes, is a French word, so that's why sometimes in English the pronunciation could be. So the loose leadership style. So style is called loose leadership style. So a lot of companies they are using. So please go through this. This case study is quite good. It's all explain the leadership and the organization behavior in terms of management. So today, if I look, your assignment. So today we discuss about LO1, and LO1 is all about the leadership style. Okay. So can we do quiz? Hello.
Yes.
Sumar, you okay na?
Yes.
Sorry, we are spending a bit more time with the reason we started later. Okay, can we do quiz?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go through this quiz. I'm not sure all other gone. Hello. This is a theory of what implies with discount travel ticket health insurance is an example of
Job empowerment.
job empowerment. Empowerment means you're giving them extra job, yes, giving them extra responsibility. Normally that's a job enrichment. Job empowerment, you're giving them power to do things. Huh? So motivation staff by giving them additional responsibility is known as
Delegation.
no job enrichment. Yes. What about next? Which of these not a category of identified by Maslow? We just discussed about Maslow, and which category is not?
Esteem. Safety.
Sorry, which one?
Safety.
Safety or travel?
Travel.
Because all other people social needs, yes, people have a extreme needs, people have a safety needs, yes, but the travel is not a need. Paying an employee based on the number of unit produced is called We are paying people on the basis of its leadership management style, the reward, motivate staff, piece rate.
Actually, my screen is hanged. Now I can see now. Wage?
Sorry, which one? Wage?
Yes.
No, but it's wage according to the piece rate. Okay. And advantage of empowered employees is which one is the correct?
Make more decision without supervision.
Okay, good. Next. Hierarchy of needs is associated with the motivational theorist who gave the need theory.
Maslow.
Okay, and next, which one of these would be an example of RP? PRP? Pension contribution based on annual redundancy pay. Which one do you think? Just a guess.
The third one.
Okay. Horseberg theory we just discussed. Absence which will be demotivated. X factor, motivator factor, hygiene factor.
Hygiene factor.
Well done. A problem of the profit sharing reward is face free rider. What is a free rider?
First one.
Sorry?
The first one.
First one? Motivating worker by delegating responsibility is known as empowerment, appraisal, consultation, or
Empowerment.
well done. Okay, we'll go through. Good, quick we'll review. First was job, yes. Travel, piece rate, piece work, yes. Good, right. That was bonus based achieving profit, yes. Target. Piece rate performance, yes. Bonus based on the profit target for hygiene factor. Worker who put less effort, yes. It means they putting less effort, but they are getting still share, the bonus. Empowerment, well done, great. Okay, so today is all about, we learn about the leadership theories, and we discuss about some motivational theories of management. We discuss some management theories as well. So I'll arrange these, proper in a slide, and I'll send you. And this is already, Raman already put it, we already delivered this unit before. So if you want to listen the previous lesson as well, available, I'll upload, this lesson. So please carry on and just work on LO1. So until next week, if you have any question, ask me. What I'll do, I'll upload these documents where the leadership style is an article journal. I'll send you the case study. It's quite good to read. And situational leader, transformational leader, and understanding management and leadership. What is the difference between them? So these will help you further, to enhance your, which we'll go through in the further lesson. I I don't know whether they left, due to, I think, so bad reception. And so we'll recap. Today, Umar, we learn all about the leadership style. Yes.
Yes.
So how many types of leadership style possible?
Transactional leadership, transformational leadership,
Yes.
and autonomic,
Autocratic.
autocratic, sorry,
Yes.
and democratic.
Democratic. Yes. And we discuss about laissez-faire. Yes, which is mean. Yes, lose. Yes, leave them. Yes, alone. The French word. So then next, any other?
So far, these are the ones that I can recall.
Situational leader. Yes.
Yes.
The Fuller, and we discuss about contingency theory. Yes, contingency leadership style, which is quite, the contingency mean, other backup plan. Yes. So leadership. So different style, not we, just focus on it. Okay, so today we just learn about these different sort of the styles. So I'll send you these handouts to read,
Okay.
and I will do lesson next week same time.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend, Umar.
Thank
Have a
you,
nice
sir.
weekend, all you too. Those are just left, please.
Okay. Same to you, sir.
I'll send you my emails. Will be on the PowerPoint slide. Lesson will be available on Moodle, so please go through and watch. And week same time.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.